like to make some applesauce for dinner tonight?
My favorite, sure.
Johnny went out to the orchard and returned a few minutes later. He handed the apples to his mother. Tomorrow I would like you to start picking all the apples. After all, winter will be here soon, and I want to store as many as we can in the cellar. We want to have plenty of apple butter and apple pie when it is cold and snowy.
Sure, Mom, I will do it first thing in the morning. I should have them all picked in a couple of days. I think I will go out and play now.
Johnny loved to play in the woods. He was so quiet compared to his noisy house. He loved and in just about everything in nature. He almost liked him too.
One day when Johnny was a little older, he announced his family was going away.
I want to travel west to plant apple trees. New settlers are moving to Ohio, and I want them to have beautiful apple orchards like we have here. I will bring seeds from the cider mills. I'll be fine. You know I'm very good at finding my way through the woods.
Johnny's parents did not want him to go, but they knew that Johnny loved being outdoors and that he knew how to take care of himself. They also knew that he loved apples and that every seed he planted turned into a wonderful apple tree.
Well, be careful and do not forget to write to us.
Bye, Johnny.
Good luck.
Johnny walked hundreds of miles up through the Pennsylvania forest. He cleared land and planted apple orchards. One day, while he was chopping a tree, he noticed 3 Indians watching him curiously.
Hello there. I am planting apple trees. Here, try an apple, please.
After that, Johnny was good friends with the Indians. Another time, he came upon a gang of woodsmen. They tried to get Johnny to wrestle with them, but Johnny outsmarted them.
Hey you! Do you like to wrestle? We are the best! I bet you can't beat us!
I have a better idea. Let's have a tree chopping match. Let's see who can chop the most trees.
That sounds like fun!
Well, that was an easy way to clear the land. Look at them. They are all exhausted. Great.
During the next few years, John continued to move westward. Whenever he ran out of apple seeds, he hiked back to the eastern side of the desert to get more seeds. Before long, John's plantings were spread across the state of Ohio.
Soon, tinier families started to arrive.
Say, what are those little trees?
Apple trees. Here, take one. Here's one for you too. Soon you will have apple orchards and apples to eat every day. Have an apple.
Thank you. Delicious.
Thanks. Do you know any stories?
Of course, I am John Chapman. I will tell you some stories tonight. Right now, I'm going to see if your mom need any help.
Your name should be Johnny Appleseed. John went out of his way to help his new neighbors. He helped build their cabins at night. He gathered all the children together and told them about his adventures. Sometimes he read stories from the Bible. Soon they all were calling him Johnny Appleseed.
In 1812, the British incited the Indians to join them in another war against the Americans. Johnny did not like to see his friends fighting. One time, he even warned the settlers when he thought they were in danger.
After the war, everyone wanted Johnny to go to build a house for himself so he could live long. Johnny wanted to go back and live before it had begun. However, sometimes he'd come back for a visit. When he was gone, people would tell their favorite stories about Johnny. Sometimes they exaggerated a bit. For example,
I remember when he was sleeping in the treetop hammock and chatting with the birds.
I remember when a rattlesnake attacked his foot, but his feet were so tough from walking that the snake's fangs could not go through. That's nothing. I remember when he tended a wounded wolf and then kept the wolf for a pet. You should have seen him playing with a bear family.
As the years passed, Ohio became very crowded, so Johnny moved to Indiana. He continued to plant apple orchards there.
In March of 1845,
When Johnny was just over 70, he became sick for the first time in his life. He took shelter in a settler's cabin. Within a few days, he died.
Curiously, Johnny's stories continued to move westward without him. People said they saw him in Illinois and Missouri. Others were certain that he had planted trees in California. In fact, just today, we thought we saw someone who looked just like Johnny Appleseed. He dropped a sack right outside our door and ran away. Let's see what's inside. Wow, maybe it was Johnny. Look at all these apples.
Thank you for coming to see our show. Enjoy your apples. Remember to save the seed and maybe you can plant a tree too.